Yeah.
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 Yo.
Yes, sir.
Get this dude out of here.
Yeah, so I imagine how mumble rappers step up to the mic when they got.
Yeah.
Yeah. How they got? Yep.
I mean,
Like,
if they can, do it.
I mean, yeah, that's why they do it because it's easy.
Yeah, but yes, Lord, Anderson .Paak actually makes good music though.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
That's the only. I mean, that doesn't really combat much, but you know, sure. He's not even a mumble rapper, so
he's not.
Maybe, yeah. I'm sure why you brought him.
Yeah, because Yes Lord comes from Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay.
But you're not going to combat the other 14 things I said. I mean that you said.
I thought. Well, if you mentioned mumble rap, I think you would have said something. You know, would have said, "Where's your?" What's something that a bunch of.
I don't listen to fucking trash, so I'm not going to be able to quote it correctly. All right.
Damn.
So you don't listen to Anderson .Paak?
No. Oh, he's not a mumble rapper, so I don't think that would count.
He's a singer. I wouldn't even call him a rapper, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think I heard like one of his songs. I wasn't feeling it, and I just kind of moved on.
I heard that fucking cipher and was disappointed out my ass. But I ain't gonna say nothing.
I forgive the cipher for being a cipher.
You're right.
Except for designer, he should have known.
Son, why you gotta bring him up, yo? I forgot all about that nigga.
Was designer even on that one?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Son, I understand.
It wasn't two trash rappers with the actual rappers.
Are you sure it wasn't 21 Savage?
It was
designer.
It was Lil Dicky and some other niggas.
There are 3 sets of them. It was some other group that no one cares about. The niggas who all like kind of blew up a little bit and then like kind of went to jail and shit, like Lil Yachty, Uzi, 21 Savage.
None of them niggas went to jail. Really? 21 Savage got back for being Canadian. Which was hilarious. I'm sorry, he got banned for being British, and everybody else was fine. I mean, to be honest, what is the difference?
But yeah, just shit happened to them. Not really important. And then there was a third part to the cipher, which was designer, Anderson .Paak, Lil Dicky.
Know how bad you gotta be. that you're so bad that the designer verse is like, you're not the worst thing of tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the IMO podcast, the only podcast where we're going incredibly long tangents, just like you just witnessed. My name is Andre. I'm the host with the most. I join my co-host Jared. Jared,
yo,
how are you?
I'm alright, man.
That's his full name, guys. Jared.
Yep. I'm doing alright, man. Hype is reaching critical levels, like really fucking critical levels. But yeah, I'm alright. I'm gonna control myself.
Are you sure you're gonna control yourself?
I don't promise a goddamn thing.
That sounds terrible. Actually,
I'm good.
I don't promise you nothing.
I'm good.
I'm gonna walk up. Hey, I don't promise you anything. All right. Okay. Cool. And I'm here with Maurice. That can become a thing.
Maurice. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Me neither.
That's the point of the show, guys. this is why we have the show.
Just don't say shit on the show.
Right.
Just ambient music.
Right, so you just come on. Man, I'm not going to say shit, but it's a podcast. It's in the title. Nah, man, fuck the podcast.
Yeah, we're just going to make noises. ASMR.
Right? Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Are there any black people that does ASMR?
I would assume so.
No.
Damn, never mind then.
I would assume so. Nah, not really. Anyway, Maurice, what's up?
What's good?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Okay.
Nah, this is going to be the show. This is how we're going to do the entire show. We're just going to ask each other questions and not answer them back. Hey, Maurice, how was your day? No, you should. We're just going to not answer each other's questions. So, what do you feel about
your? No, I didn't answer your question.
I did, but I wanted to go the other way. I want us to ask each other questions, and we not say anything. So, yeah.
What's
so,
up, Andre? All right. Yeah.
Did anybody see the Spider-Man trailer?
Yeah. No, wait, the Spider-Man trailer?
Oh my gosh. Okay, enough joking around. Let's get into it. First off, if you like our little well shit, if you like us, right, if you like us, and I'm probably asking for a lot. If you like us, don't believe me, I don't blame you if you don't. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel. It helps the channel grow. We're trying to get on the map. We're trying to compete with the big boys out there. So yeah, we like entertaining you guys. We like speaking to you guys. We like going back and forth. Well, apparently we don't, but we like going back and forth with you guys. So please, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that neat shit. All right, so let's get into it. We got Jared on the sticks with Warframe once again.
I've been playing Apex for the last 2 weeks though.
And now you're going back to Warframe.
Son, I've been hella tilted on Apex, yo. I've just been having the shittiest luck.
Okay, I mean, I gotta take your word for it. You gotta get better.
Right, son, I do gotta get better. That's literally the problem.
When do you want to play Tekken? That's a better question.
When I decide to want to commit suicide by constantly learning this new game that I don't want to learn.
New?
Okay, so one thing I learned about Tekken is it's a lot different from Smash Bros. And why I say that is simple.
Okay.
Let me explain.
All right.
So with Smash Bros, you can do like some real basic shit, not really know all the advanced tech, and do fine. You won't like get bodied like horribly, but you'll be alright.
You can do the same thing with Tekken.
Son, you don't know how to fucking wave dash in Tekken. You will not hit a nigga ever. Ever.
It's a little bit of a reach.
I don't know about all that, son. Have you? Clearly, your ankles haven't been shaken up enough.
Nigga, me and Maurice have more hours in this game than you do.
That's fine. I've seen enough. I've seen
wave dashing. We call it Korean backdashing for you uninitiated folks. Korean backdashing is an important component of the game, but if you don't know how to do it, it's not like you're getting like your back blown out in like every single match. So yeah, there's that.
I don't know. I'm personally me. I've never really been a fan of Tekken. Like I've loved Bob from like Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Why Bob?
Why
Bob?
You got a big nigga just doing some fucking cartwheel type shit. Huh? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, not finished. But let me just interject. He was broken as shit when he first came out. Go ahead.
Was he?
Kinda. He just did. He was like Eddie, but like better frames.
That sounds terrible.
The fuck? How the fuck do you make a better Eddie? How do you do that?
Lucky Chloe?
You right.
That's a weird comparison.
Her frames can't be as bad as Eddie's. Like she can still probably function as a character.
Oh, Lucky Chloe is actually pretty decent if you're playing regular ass Tekken.
So
you're not playing regular ass Tekken.
No,
you're just.
That's my argument. Eddie can't really play regular ass Tekken. Eddie plays his variant of Tekken.
Oh well, you got me there. Okay, so yeah, Jared's gonna play Tekken, and all right.
That's how it ended the conversation.
Yeah, that's how we end the conversation, guys. Just
right.
Jared doing something.
You beat me in Smash Bros. I'll pick up Tekken. How about that?
I do that from time to time.
Okay. No.
I heard you streaming that after the match.
Right? I'm about it.
The podcast. Let's go.
You beat me in Smash. I will pick up Tekken.
Oh, I mean, okay. It's not like we never went back and
forth.
No.
Before, I mean, when was the last time you played Smash? Because I've been playing a religious amount. I guarantee you.
A religious amount. Whoa,
boys,
we gotta try hard here.
I guarantee you.
Whoa, everybody watch out for Jared.
Son?
He's been putting the hours in on Smash. Whoa.
Hey, Maurice, you third party this shit, right? Because I want someone to get first class to this ass whooping.
I'm gonna be there, son. Please believe I'm the camera and everything, son.
Oh man, watch out for Jared. He's been putting in the work.
I gotta solo this shit by myself, yo.
All right. Let's get into these hot takes.
Hot takes.
That's gonna be. We should make a segment out of that.
Hot takes.
You don't want to, Jared?
Oh, that could be like fucking TV, movies, and animation.
Yeah. Today's hot take is we ain't got one. All right, moving the fuck on. I can see that happening.
Yeah, we consistently have hot takes if we're gonna. I mean, we're just gonna change.
I consistently have hot takes. Y'all hot takes are like lukewarm at best. Y'all be going for like the easy takes. Y'all takes ain't hot.
You're right.
Are you just trying to run with the joke here, or I don't understand?
I don't know.
No, because y'all be having y'all not wild like me, son. Y'all a hot take is when you just say something like completely bold. Y'all niggas not bold enough. I need y'all to be bolder.
Bitches. There you go.
What?
That's not bold enough?
This nigga just felt like saying bitches. That's what it was. Okay, so alright, so let's get into it. One Punch Man. Here's a hot take. Oh, Jesus Christ. These fucking weebs.
Son,
These fucking weebs here, god
it
dang.
was in the trailer though. Like
So it was also a part of the opening,
right? Because it was
also
that
like
damn good.
It's also like 1/20th of the entire show. So what was your point?
The point is, like, it was completely justified for me to sing that.
Man, fuck you.
You're right.
Your justification.
Okay, so.
Anyway, One Punch Man season 2. Haven't started it yet, but
I haven't finished it, and I'm mad actually. 'Cause apparently it started getting interesting.
Wait, you haven't finished the first season?
No.
So you don't get to fucking say.
What do you mean I don't get to say?
You don't get to say whoop. Nah, man, nigga, you don't get to. You don't get to do that, sir.
I think I do though. Who are you saying I can't? You ain't even watched it yet.
Wait, how far did you get?
I ain't gonna say that on stream.
Oh shit! This nigga.
It's gonna say like episode 7.
This nigga made it to episode 4 and was like, "Well, let me go do something else."
I get hella distracted when it comes to anime.
This nigga watched the opening like 3 times. It's like, what?
So,
This nigga just watched the opening like, damn, that's a good ass opening. Okay,
oh
sorry.
my gosh.
Hey, fuck you, Jared. I don't know what
Why?
to say to you.
What is with this hostility? Like, damn.
I don't know. So, Caleb is in the chat right now saying that you still got time, and which you are right. But nah, nigga, you had 2 years. In fact, I think you had more than 2 years. What the fuck is going on?
It's been like 4.
Come on, man. That's like 4 episodes a year. Come on, son. I can forgive you for The Lion King, but not this, son.
You haven't even watched it though. How are you critiquing me?
I know.
You haven't watched it? Wait, you haven't watched it either?
Say what? Wait, what was the question?
Wait, have you watched One Punch Man season 1?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
You said you didn't.
So what you talking about, Jared?
Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Excuse me.
I was about to say.
Son, what the fuck?
Audrey, you've lied to me all these years. What happened?
Right,
I don't think you can lie about something like that.
You
That's,
right.
I mean, you definitely can. I just don't know why you would choose to.
that's friendship ending right there. What do you mean? What? Oh my gosh.
Well,
But yeah.
podcast over, guys. We're gonna take a break.
Damn. Okay. Let's get back to Jared though. Like, what's wrong with you, son?
Damn.
Now, you ain't got no skills. This is free.
This is free.
Or as free as it can possibly be.
One nigga to call out everybody out, son.
It's all good.
Stop. You need to fucking stop.
Yeah, Jared, you need to stop.
I do. I do.
Jared, you need to stop, son. At least I watch my anime.
You're right.
All 2 of them a year. But yeah, One Punch Man season 2. I'll be honest with you. I watched the anime, and for whatever reason, the animation for the first season was so incredibly godlike. I had no, not inkling, but what's the word I'm looking for?
What is the word you're looking for?
No desire, basically. No desire to read the manga. It's just that when you have animation that damn cool, it's like, no, I don't want to see this still. I want to see it in motion, and that's just how it's gonna be. And it's not like the story for One Punch Man. It's like, oh my god, I gotta see what happens next, you know. So it's one of those type shows. So it's like, okay, they came over to season 2. Bet I'm all over it, but I don't need to like quote unquote cheat. Maybe like, yeah, I need to see what happens next. I need to read the manga. It's not one of those for me. So yeah.
Well, Yeah, I definitely went up and read the manga right after I finished season 1. I usually, I'm just the type of person that invests into things I like. So like with Goblin Slayer, even though it wasn't like the best anime of like last year, was it last year? Goblin Slayer?
2019.
2019? Yeah, it was probably not gonna be the best anime of this year, but I mean, I was still like heavily interested. I wanted to go read ahead after the first episode.
Shouldn't it still be running?
It is. Well, the anime isn't, but the manga is.
The anime stopped already?
Yeah, they only got as far as like one chapter before the manga ended. So I guess now they're doing let the manga catch up for a while, so we have time to animate.
I'll tell you one thing, Goblin Slayer came out of fucking nowhere, son.
That shit, episode 1 was, oh god. That's the main reason why that shit even got hype was the first episode. Just, oh, okay.
I swear on everything, I just woke up one morning, it was like, Goblin Slayer, Goblin Slayer. I'm like, what the fuck is Goblin Slayer? Like, everybody was on it at the exact same time. I would like to know what causes shit like that to happen.
Women getting dicked down by goblins, episode 1.
Okay, all right. Wasn't that much, but I feel you.
Right, that's like I'm just saying, like they just went.
Yeah, you said it. It's been said.
Well, we see what Jared is into.
Right, son. You can definitely tell.
He'll probably start watching all the Goblin Slayer episodes just by seeing that one scene right there. Unlike One Punch Man.
You right.
Man, how the fuck did you not watch this show, son?
I do other things with my life, son. I'm sorry.
What life?
What life? The life of working and playing video games.
That's 2 things. Okay, so
those 2 things take up a lot. And plus, I also work, but I ain't gonna say all
that. Plus, I was at work.
That too. Oh my gosh. But
yeah. You got, man, be an adult. Prioritize your time better.
You're right. I'm just gonna play more video games. Say fuck work.
Who?
That's what I want to do with my life. That's being an adult. No, let me stop. That is not being a fucking adult.
Okay, son. Okay, so all right. So what do y'all want to? What do y'all want to go into? I'll tell you what. Let's let Jared be the captain for like 5 minutes.
I am streaming the game. You're the host. You do
starting right now.
Is this the part where we don't talk again?
This is a mobile defense mission.
It is.
And now for this segment that I'm calling Jared host, yeah. I give you Jared.
What's up, pimps? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
Wow, he's actually doing much better than what I thought it would.
Right, son. I'm born for this. So what we're going to talk about is why Andre is going to make me host when I'm over here trying to carry this whole sortie and we keep failing. So I got to bring out the ultra instinct and just start blasting everyone I see. Because people can't do shit right.
You got 4 more minutes.
I got 4 more minutes, bet. All right, so I don't know what else to talk about 4 more minutes. So let's talk about why I don't know what to talk about 4 more minutes, all right?
Because you haven't watched The Lion King.
That is true.
And One Punch Man. And you expecting us to give you a pass.
I don't expect shit.
Yes, you do. You expect these checks, though, don't you?
I expect checks because I'm streaming this damn game.
But the game is free.
But okay, you're right. Like I can't even argue with that. Like OPS and Warframe is free to play. Like I can't even argue that.
Oh my gosh, Electronic Arts, or better known as EA. Fun fact: and every time I say EA, I'm going to bring this up every fucking time. Did you all know that EA was voted the worst company in America?
Wasn't it twice?
It was twice in a row.
Damn. Son, what do you...
It's the weirdest thing. Like, what the fuck is going on with EA? What's happening?
What do you have to do to get voted as the worst company? Twice.
The devil's a part-timer. The devil's a part-time CEO of EA.
Son, I love that anime, and yes.
I can understand if you've like failed a health inspection or whatever, but you get voted as the worst worst company in America twice in a row? Damn.
But it's the fact that you guys shit like Starbucks not giving niggas sick leave.
Son,
like what?
Are they trying to be bad?
I don't know. I'll have to see the logistics for this and what's the criteria, because that seems pretty heavy. Come on, son. Like, anyway, EA is laying off 350 people from its studios, which I don't know whether that's like a large number because I don't really know how big EA is, but it seems
it's about 4% of their company. Essentially, it's like they got like what 9,000 workers, and they laid off like 350. So roughly, I think 4%, something like that.
Yeah. You know, 300 is still 300. So that's like 300 people without like a job. And trust me, if you work for EA or any of these big time companies, I would imagine you're putting in like hours upon hours upon hours of work and just be laid off like that.
And these niggas are salary, so you don't get overtime. Like
that is true. But then again, I'm salary, but I get overtime. But that's not the point.
Finesse.
That's not.
Yo,
the
say it
point.
again, Andre. Pimping ain't easy. Yo, tell him again.
Pimping isn't easy, but I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, pimping's just not easy. Like.
There it is, dog.
How do y'all feel about EA? Worst company voted what worst company in America, and they want to off you.
When is Disney gonna buy out EA and just get this shit over with?
When is Disney gonna buy everybody? That's a better question.
We're gonna move on to the next topic because I feel like this is just kind of a thing that it's just the thing, you know.
I'm sad for these people. No, let's all take a moment of silence, which is the theme for this show. Let's all take a moment of silence.
I hate that you did that. I really do.
What?
The puns. Technically, it wasn't a pun, but you made it funny. Go ahead. Don't mind me.
Okay. All right. So, moment of silence for EA. And we're back with because fuck EA, not fuck the people, just fuck corporate EA, because those niggas be fucking up
The
hard.
suits,
So
man. It's literally just the suits, like those niggas in the suits, yo.
Yeah, like some of their decisions don't make like any type of sense. Like the whole Star Wars thing, I'll never get over that shit, like ever.
Like, was it? Hold on, EA was the niggas that published Anthem, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I see why they fucking keep laying niggas off. I feel you.
Anthem wasn't doing well. Don't quote
Go
me.
ahead and say Anthem was doing good, please.
I mean, I wanted to say it wasn't doing bad in sales, but I'm like, wait, I don't know the facts. Let me just shut the fuck up, because somebody's just gonna come over. Well, actually,
I'm not talking about sales. I'm talking about mainly the fact of how people are not happy with this game.
Man, fuck that. It's all about the sales, nigga.
You're right.
Apparently.
Well,
So
I mean, that type of stuff drives sales, though, doesn't it? Like the positive reviews. Well, when you hear things about like, yeah, it's bricking my PS4.
Or
just
hey,
paid $400 for.
Oh yeah, that
play
is.
this game.
it's like, hey, so
yeah, I don't want to play that anymore. Let me just.
Anthem was marketed as a console pusher, so yeah, that's kind of.
it was marketed as the Destiny killer.
Yeah.
This is supposed to make you forget
that?
all about Destiny.
Remember that?
Destiny?
Remember, yeah.
What is that? That's what you're gonna be asking yourselves. Yeah, okay.
I have really big hopes.
The
for
Destiny killer is gonna be revealed tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Which is a perfect segue
I didn't even mean to. But
for Mortal Kombat 11.
this nigga here, I hate you.
Mortal Kombat 11 got a new trailer out that I have not watched because I don't like Mortal Kombat.
I personally, I don't know. I don't see the appeal of that game, honestly.
It looks
Go ahead.
good. No good.
So for me, cause my experience playing Mortal Kombat, cause I played from what was it, Apocalypse all the way up to like 9, and it mainly just like playing with my friends and shit. But the main purpose of the game, like, well, not the purpose, but you define a character being strong as like how well can you zone or how well can you deal with zoning, because it's just like it feels so like stiff to where it's like you see this projectile, you kind of can't really do a lot about it. You know, and that's kind of one of the things I felt is with Injustice, because, you know, NetherRealm, they're basically the same fucking game, just DC characters. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. But the fucking, like, everything about the game is just funny. Like, you got niggas just, like, constantly should be dead from, like, spine-breaking injuries, niggas getting impaled in the chin, these fucking fatalities. Oh my god, Johnny Cage's new fatality is amazing. Like, that shit is so fucking good. I could forgive everything about the game because of that fatality. It is so fucking funny.
Wow, you know a lot about this game here, sir.
Right, because I played a lot of it, and I really didn't like it all that much. I kept trying, and this is mainly sorry, go ahead.
You were playing things that you don't like.
Right. I mean, when you're at Job Corps, son, you got shit to prove, and you just, like, don't want to fucking be in the dorms, and you just want to play video games with people, you learn to suck it up.
Sounds like you had a pretty traumatic experience there, sir.
Yep. Fuck Superman, and fuck Sub-Zero.
Superman?
Injustice.
Superman's same game pretty much.
Sub-Zero and fucking Mortal Kombat was like my kryptonite, no pun intended.
I didn't get the pun at all.
Because I said fuck Superman.
Superman, Kryptonite.
It's all
Oh,
good.
I get it.
It's all good. I forgive you.
I don't.
Yeah, he don't. I don't know. Fuck you on there. I don't forgive you.
I love the character.
Man, we're forgiving you because you've been ragging on him.
Hey
like,
man, I've seen
months.
The Lion King in One Punch Man.
Okay, so.
I love the character interactions in Injustice. I remember going on YouTube and just watching all the interactions for whatever the fuck reason. I'm not too sure why.
It's because it's good.
It seems like it's back in this. So one thing I noticed from the trailer is that like a lot of the beats, like the better things about Injustice, like the story mode, the character interactions, how you guys said, the voice acting, like all that seems to be here and in full force with their own characters.
Right.
Now I haven't played a lot of Mortal Kombat games, but I don't remember like the stories or the character interactions being that like what's what I'm looking for, like that crisp, you know. It feels like really like they really perfected that model of gameplay, right. And this makes for like I think a good entry level game to the fighting game genre.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Fair enough.
This is cool. I mean, it just looks really fucking cool.
It does.
And then you had Johnny Cage interact with Johnny Cage, which is fucking hilarious.
Son,
like, what was that line they said? He was like, "Yeah, I do my own stunts." And the dude came in and he said, "Yeah, he said, I got people who do that for me." And then the younger Johnny Cage said, "Yeah, poser." And that, I thought that was shit like that. I love shit like that.
Okay.
It's just good fun, man.
Son,
It
I
is
love
kind of fun.
everything about Cassie Cage to me is just hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, it's like a little Johnny Cage, and it's just I can literally listen to the interactions, the fatalities. Like I can do that all day. But yeah, I'm not playing it though. Like fuck that game.
Okay, so you did all that. But yeah,
I like the
love
game.
this
It's just I don't like playing it.
I'm not playing that shit though. It's
It's like one of those games you'll watch people play, but you just do not want to play it because you know how you're gonna fucking get.
That's actually a good point. Good point. Okay. Moving on. I mean, y'all not giving me any openings. Y'all not giving me the alley oop. I can't dunk right now, so I gotta pass the ball to myself and shit, you know. See, that's what I'm talking. Right. and all y'all could do was agree. Okay. Google Stadia. We were actually going to get into this last week, but I forgot what the fuck we were talking about last week, but it just took up all of our fucking time. What?
I think it was Marvel.
Marvel,
yeah,
baby.
We did.
Marvel.
It's Marvel, baby.
Marvel, baby.
Yeah.
Son, that fucking Justin Wong
got
moment.
high, fast octane hump. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
It just always goes back to that.
I find it funny that we're going to Evo as soon as they get rid of Marvel. So it's like, maybe that's all that was needed for them to get rid of Marvel.
Soon. It was like a month after the fact.
As soon as Marvel's not going to be there, bet. Let's go. All the games that we actually care about are going to be there now. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure.
That's close enough.
You guys, I mean, yeah, sure. Some people, I guess.
Yeah, let's face it. Nobody fucking plays Marvel vs. Capcom.
People play
That has a
Marvel
very,
vs. Capcom.
very passionate cult following.
6 of them niggas, man.
Son, I'm telling you, that has a more passionate cult following than Dot Hack. Shots fired.
Yeah, it does. No, I'm not even arguing that. The game has a lot of history, a lot of like beloved characters.
Yeah.
Like some anime that popped up in 2002, 2001 with the Sasuke story.
Man, fuck you, Dot Hack reference, man. fuck your Dot Hack reference.
It was a Naruto reference.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
You're fucking trash. You know that?
Fuck Sasuke then.
Right. No one likes Sasuke. So like I said, with some fucking Sasuke main hero, like the amount of characters and the history behind that game is not like being defeated by a game like Dot Hack. Like I don't care who you talk to.
Son, I'm not gonna lie, I love that game to death, but it's one of those complicated love-hate relationships because that game was
You played it?
son. Okay, you can ask Marvin about that shit. I'm not gonna go too much into that one. But yeah. So that game I have very interesting love-hate relationship for that game. It's really fun, but god damn, it's broken as hell. Like, I'm not gonna say like broken, like just saturated with infinites, like. Because so you remember fighters like Dragon Ball Fighters, right? When you lose, so when you lose your character, right, you start back in neutral of the middle screen, right? Marvel vs. Capcom, you don't. You start at the fucking corner and hope and pray to God that you guess right, or you just lose that character again, and then you just rinse and repeat, like, and that's just the start. That's honestly just the fucking start. Yeah, I know, right? Like you got niggas. There's so many like touch of death combos. That it's just like it's hard for me to like name them all, like it really is, and you can just do it from almost anywhere on the screen, you know. Anyway.
Sounds like Melee.
Yeah.
Sounds like Melee. Anyway, shit, we went from dot hack to Marvel. What the fuck? What topic was we on?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 looks pretty good. I'm liking all the rap music references.
Right.
Let's move on. You know, there was a lot of niggas that didn't like the first trailer with 21 Savage being on it.
Yeah, because it was a trash ass fucking track.
Okay.
Put someone who actually knows how to rap with a very consistent beat. Sounds a lot better. The problem wasn't the rap. The problem was the fucking song. Like I don't.
Wouldn't that be the rap?
Huh?
The song was decent.
No, rap as a genre, not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent.
Maybe theme wise, yeah, but I couldn't get with the flow. I didn't like.
There were some niggas that said even for the theme it didn't make any sense. And I'm like, it is literally
Them niggas
21.
is wild.
I don't get it. Just say you don't like trap. I would rather you say that. Like that would make a lot more sense. You're literally talking about killing
we
people.
Like just squash a whole 20 minutes of conversation. You
Right, son.
those words.
Yeah, just like, oh well, I don't like trap. Okay, that is your opinion, but you're not about to tell me that 21. What?
Sorry, go ahead. No, I'm gonna say like overly violent metaphors. Perfect.
Right.
That theme wise, it was on point.
It is literally 21 rapping about killing niggas while niggas are killing each other on screen. I don't know. I don't know what else. Like, what were you expecting? Mozart? I don't.
What do you want? What do you want? So I can tell them to put it in the next game.
They were expecting Chopin apparently because I don't. They were expecting Beethoven.
They were expecting some fucking dance hall. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Maybe they wanted corn. You don't know.
Okay. Okay, so we're moving on from that one. Google Stadia. Okay, so here's the thing about this. And this is the part where I break down Google Stadia, but god damn it, I really don't feel like explaining this concept. I swear to God I don't. To people who don't know shit about video games.
They shouldn't be tuning in.
You shouldn't be watching the show.
Statistically, you shouldn't be.
you need a basic knowledge before you can enter this podcast. Do you know what a GPU does? Do you know what CPU does? Okay, Maurice. Sure, we're gonna make niggas take a test before they can listen to the show.
I mean, we have to try to go about in with the inner workings of it. We just talk about what it's supposed to accomplish and what it does and what that means to you as a consumer.
Okay, so Google Stadia is supposed to be.
Yeah, I fucking thought so.
Okay, son.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Google Stadia is coming to take away your Xbox. I'm sorry, your Xbone, your PlayStation 4, and your PC. Well, no, you're not taking away my PC.
You got your whole fucking life twisted on that one.
Google is coming for your consoles, basically.
Well, they're trying to take away your PC.
Shit.
They're not doing that.
What's Steam? Like, what the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Oh, what if they?
Game's trying it. Oh, I have to put that in there. We should talk about that later. But
what if does this thing have Steam?
Nah, it's
not sure. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be running some Google OS.
Oh well, fuck it. There goes your one chance, Google. It's all over.
Steam already tried to do something like this, and it just did not work out.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the Google power behind it.
Yeah, it just kind of.
Allo had the Google power behind it.
What?
Allo, exactly.
Oh, the message you got.
Damn.
Yeah, but now we're combining Google and stuff that people actually care about now, which video game.
Not Allo, you're right, Andre.
Dollars in the industry.
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder
Anyway, Google Stadia is it's a piece of hardware that's supposed to take away hardware. It's, the concept is
Google
really
Stadia,
interesting.
It's a streaming service that would allow you to stream on multiple devices. You don't necessarily have to invest in a full-blown console, but you do have to pay for a subscription to pay game.
Oh, GameFly 2.0.
Yeah, kind of.
Basically.
They're supposed to be able to have, or I guess the ideal scenario for them is to have AAA games that you would find on like the PS4 and Xbox streaming at 1080p. Streaming at 1080p, the same AAA game. So Assassin's Creed, God of War, maybe not God of War, that'd be a little wild. But things that just show up across multiple consoles. So Battlefield, Assassin's Creed. That's the service they want to bring to you. And Google claims to have this service on lock, because within their testing environment, which is a closed, I guess infrastructure. Closed environment.
Whatever.
It would be a closed environment, so literally just a building of their people testing the software. They claim to be able to stream it at 1080p. So
and probably like the most perfect sterile environment that you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, so like if you don't know, when it comes to like the developers testing stuff in their own networks, it's usually not going to tell you the whole story. Like, of course, they'll be able to run the any game in their network and their environment because it's always going to be like the perfect, most ideal settings. Right. But some niggas connect to the internet on toasters, and by what I mean by that is it's usually super fucking weak. So they're not going to have like the strongest connection or the most consistent, which is really going to be the issue. Just maintaining that for 1080p because you're streaming at a very high resolution and maintaining that stream throughout the game or trying to at least. Which I don't know, which it may be able to do, but I don't know if this is geared for this society just yet.
I think the concept is a bit. I think it's a bit too early.
Yeah.
This is like. I don't know how much.
Still got.
Sorry, go ahead.
A pretty good percentage of I mean, I'm pretty sure my statistics is true, but people who play video games have internet in their homes. I'm pretty sure a good chunk of people still don't have like internet in their homes or even 4K TVs and shit like that. And you're talking about pushing a product to which most people won't be able to fully take advantage of it. So it's kind of.
Or they're just going to be already happy with their current setup because
like a PC.
You know, as
right,
like a PC or an Xbox for some people. Because like I have friends who still love gaming on that. They have really good internet, and they're just fine doing things the way they're doing it. No, they don't need the extra hardware and stuff.
Yeah. Once again, it's one of those things where I just don't know who this is for. And granted, I'm not a marketing person. Apparently, there are people who get paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars to figure this shit out. But I don't. Who are you selling this to?
Well, no, this isn't. It's not hard to see who this would be for. This is just kind of like for people, kind of new to gaming. Like they don't know what they want to play, or they want to like try it out, see if they like it. Like trying to bring in a newer audience, kind of widen it a bit. I can see the audience for this. The problem is not all of them are going to have the specifications needed to run this thing.
True.
Like in their home alone, because some people don't like internet. Some people don't have internet. Some people don't use TVs. So it's just like a lot of like different factors and stuff, right?
Plus, how much is this gonna hurt your pocket too? If you don't even got internet, you know what I'm saying?
Don't think we got a price for that.
Exactly, we didn't. That's one of the things. Is like, how much is this gonna cost? Oh yeah,
the hardware plus the fucking
the fee, the subscription. Yeah. And then it's like because so I was talking to one of my coworkers about this. Is like, well, are you gonna like pay for the game as a trial and then you just keep going on the subscription? Because like some of these games you put in like ridiculous hours in, so it's like at a certain point, are you just gonna stop doing this and then upgrade to like a PC to where you don't have to keep paying that much, or are you just gonna keep running this like I don't know? Because long term, if you invest in like a decent PC. And versus like getting a Stadia for like what, a couple of years or whatever, like, and you still do it, you're saving money. So it's like, is this? I don't know. Like, how is this gonna hurt your? How is it gonna affect your pockets? That's one of the things I'm thinking about.
I don't know.
I mentioned like the live service, like, are you going to be playing with people on Xbox or people on PlayStation?
Ooh, that's a
Do you
good
have to
question.
play? Yeah, do you have to pay for PSN or not?
Right.
I would
Oh,
imagine.
and
I would
we-
imagine you wouldn't have to.
And we know Sony is definitely on board
I
with
mean-
fucking crossplay.
Maybe. You know,
That would be dumb to hear. Pay for our subscription and then pay for Sony's shit. And
fucking Microsoft already put their Xbox Live subscription on the Switch.
Yeah, like
And
X-
that you have to pay for.
son, it's just Sony. It really is just Sony's bullshit that we can't
No,
get
I'm
crossplay.
not saying no. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is I'm pretty sure they're gonna want some cut, some type of money involved. Like they,
Oh, yeah.
for them to be able to make this work, or to have them make this, for them to be able to use their servers and connect with their people, they have to be like there's some money has to exchange to them in some way. But this isn't going to be free for them just because you have the Google Stadia service.
Well, I guess the nigga just gonna have to cough up another $60 and pay Sony for that year.
Yeah.
Which you know, technically, a lot of people still say that the service should be completely free, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm in a stance where I would rather pay for what I know is going to be a better deal for me and for the I guess quote unquote publishers as well. $60 for an entire year. I mean,
That's like $1 a week.
What I see that
Might be
as
less
is
than
something to hold them
It's a little bit
liable
more,
for the
actually.
service. Like if shit goes wrong, they have to get their asses up and fix it because I'm paying for it. So it gives me a certain level of, I want to say, control over how strong and how consistent the internet connection is. Of course, Sony's going to spend the money on what they want to, but us paying them the $60 at least gives us some type of like, hey, get this shit fucking working right now. You know?
well, I can see a big difference between PS3 and PS4 connectivity for sure, though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So I was like, yeah, I'll gladly give you $60 if I don't ever have to go through that PS3 shit ever. The fucking it was really dumb. Now, don't get me wrong, PSN still goes down every now and again, but holy shit, on PS3 that shit was going off like every 2 or 3 weeks. It was. And then it would last for a couple days. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Son, you remember when that shit was down for like a couple months? Because like
Was it a couple months?
Yeah, it was like a couple months
Oh,
because
I
of
was
fucking
on the fucking stuff. What shit?
oh my gosh, because it was like Anonymous was like hacked the fucking system and shit.
Oh,
for
I
some-
think I do remember that.
Yeah, you remember that
those
shit,
were dark days.
son? Oh my
Those
god.
were dark days.
And
Those
literally,
were
like,
dark
I'm mad as shit because everyone in my fucking school is like, oh yeah, haha, you have a PS3, I got an Xbox, I'm playing Call of Duty on my Xbox, ha ha ha.
I mean, they did have us there. There was nothing that we can say about that shit because it just kept on happening.
I mean, yeah,
And then
yeah. Like,
games just kept on disconnecting every like I swear to God, every if I'm playing Call of Duty, if I play 8 games, one of those games you're gonna DC from.
host migration.
Oh, shit.
Migrations.
Peer to
Host
people. I think
that was with
I think
Xbox too, but I always felt as though it was just like really prominent with fucking PlayStation. Because
yeah.
I'd play over
I
my
think-
friend's house on the Xbox, and I barely had issues like that.
I think it was equal parts that, and I think that back then Call of Duty was using the peer-to-peer system.
True.
I think that
It
may have
was.
been it because I remember one time, like if the host left, that was just it.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what took them so long to get rid of peer-to-peer. It's
honestly
literally the
funny.
dumbest thing ever. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's still 2008, so I guess I understood it.
It's honestly just money. Like, that was it. It costs a lot of money to get dedicated service, honestly.
That's true. Hey, wait, doesn't Call of Duty still kind of have a?
Peer-to-peer? I don't think so.
There are a lot of
The game I'm playing now is peer-to-peer, unfortunately.
yeah, I was like there are a lot of companies that still use that model.
There was
Not everything is
There was
I would argue not most things are fucking dedicated servers.
there was something that was like really big and like really hyped that was still using some form of peer-to-peer. I forgot what it was. Destiny. Yeah, Destiny was still using some form of peer-to-peer, right? Destiny didn't have dedicated service when
Which
when it came out.
should have, considering it wanted you to be online all the fucking time.
Right.
Son, this was the dumbest thing ever. But yeah, I forgot how they spend it, but they basically said, yeah, there's no dedicated servers, but we're not using peer-to-peer either. I'm not sure how they spend it, but I don't know. Let's just call it peer-to-peer plus. That's that's basically what it was.
We're not using peer-to-peer. We're using peer-to-peer premium.
It was this is the most successful. No, I'm not gonna say that. This is one of the most successful franchises of all time. Y'all niggas can't afford dedicated fucking servers. Overwatch came up with that shit off the bat. Now, granted, that's fucking Blizzard.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's Blizzard money. Right there. Bungie went on a whim with Destiny because I think that was their game after they gave up Halo.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever lagged in an Overwatch match.
So, you lag in Overwatch, man.
Dedicated, son.
That's right.
It's
yeah,
beautiful. Hey, you want to play Overwatch after this?
Oh man, look at all this lack of lag.
All right,
so
like
look
60
how
crispy.
What is 59 FPS? The fuck is that?
I remember I could play Overwatch on my toaster of a laptop on Wi-Fi with a wireless mouse, and it'll still be smooth. Like,
wow.
It's like, what level of optimization is this?
I've seen like YouTubers literally go over to their YouTuber's house to play the game on their laptop and still get like a consistent connection. Like they didn't even like talk about like how bad it was lagging or anything like that. They just had their gaming laptop or their laptop and they just sitting there playing. I'm just like, that looks a little wild.
Like, nope, it's actually pretty it's pretty true. You can run Overwatch on pretty much anything with dedicated graphics. You don't even need a GPU per se. It's that optimized. So shout out to Blizzard. Now once again, can't really hold everybody up to Blizzard's standard because
that's Blizzard money, man.
Blizzard up to its own standard anymore.
Apparently,
Blizzard got some titles under their belt to get that money out.
Yeah, but I feel that Bungie and Activision together, you know, I think I deserve dedicated service from those two people.
I mean, yeah.
Well, not Activision anymore.
Yeah, true. Damn, is Bungie gonna be able to afford dedicated servers?
It depends on how. It depends on like.
Depends on Destiny 3.
Destiny 2, I think. Yeah, they were probably gonna get a Destiny 3, but it depends on how good or bad that game is.
I can't trust another fucking thing they say about that damn game, honestly. Like I just can't.
Yeah, I'll say yeah when the release date happens. I'm not even gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, just I'll watch the streamers tell me how it is first. You know,
right? Content
creation. Like we're trying to be right now. Influencers. Okay, so all right, so let's just get into it. Borderlands 3, we're finally
all right. Go ahead.
So now these niggas can finally stop asking me when is Borderlands 3 coming out.
So when is Borderlands 3 coming, son?
You can ask these niggas tomorrow. How about that?
Stop playing with my emotions, son.
You can ask them tomorrow, Jared.
I need a date. I need a date. I need a date, son.
You think I'm a higher up at Borderlands? Man, who? Does 2K still make Borderlands?
2K Australia actually did a pre-sequel. I'm pretty sure it's just the same company, just in Australia, I guess. But yeah, 2K and Gearbox are the proud givers of Borderlands, and I'm so looking forward to PAX tomorrow when we get the reveal and hopefully a date. So if this shit comes out this year, I'm gonna be hyped.
You ain't getting no fucking date.
You right.
You wild as shit. But then again, no video game. Oh wait, no.
Son, Smash, like they revealed Smash at E3. Shit came out that same year.
That's Nintendo, dog. You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
But no, video games are. I'm noticing video games besides fucking Square Enix. The video game industry has been really good with like giving us a date not too far behind the actual reveal.
See, I mean, in Square Enix's, in their defense, not many people have as many games under their belt. Some of which they're still supporting.
That's true, but look here, damn it, they need to pick something, all right?
No, they have like multiple teams working on different projects. Like
them multiple teams could work on one thing, and we can get games in a timely fashion.
They honestly can't.
I swear to God, I feel like they have like 8 niggas working on one game at one time. I swear to God, that's just what it feels like.
And then that one game turns out to be like Third Birthday or
3rd birthday.
You're right. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 14, which is like a beast of a game.
That's alright.
Okay, maybe 20 people. They got 20 people working on one game, and then everybody else is just scattered across like 8 different games.
Yeah,
Damn,
Nier,
Nier,
right?
no, Nier is a Square game.
Yeah, and then Kingdom Hearts 3, then Final Fantasy 15 DLC. There's probably gonna be another Final Fantasy.
I don't
game
even consider that shit DLC, yo. It's literally just parts of the main fucking story.
Fair, but fair.
Like, how the fuck you gonna call that shit
different-
deal? Oh my, go ahead.
Now that I'm thinking about this, Square does have his hand in a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Isn't Hitman made by Square too?
I think so.
Holy shit, son! Yeah, their reach is far and wide.
And then not to mention Kingdom Hearts, the fact that Kingdom Hearts DLC may be getting worked on right now. They
All
work
6
on
niggas
a
working on
lot.
that.
Yeah, I don't know how they fucking do it, but
I know how they make us wait like 6 and 7 years in between games.
I know, but like, don't you think they'd crash at some point?
Of course they do.
No, I mean like actually crash as a company, like.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that's actually a good point. That's a lot of juggling they're doing. Hey, we got this, that, and this coming out. Yeah, coming out. Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know when it's finished. But yeah, I don't know. Square, keep. Nah, y'all need to change something. Y'all need to change something. I tell you what, Square, let Disney buy you. How about that?
No, I don't. They don't even need that shit. Like, of all their games they've come out with, none of them have really been like below 7s.
What you mean?
No, like,
as far as quality?
As far as like yeah, quality, how they've been received. Like none of them have been like just straight up. This is trash. With the amount of like things that they work on, the amount of people that they have, like they haven't had like necessarily bad games.
Who
like,
was Neo? Who was Neo made by?
Neo?
Yeah, hold up. Nah,
Neo?
never mind. That was Team Ninja. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, what I mean is like within the last like 5 years, right? Like all this stuff has had like moderate to great success.
True. Nier was made by Square, wasn't it? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Nier,
yeah.
Final Fantasy 9 has been. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 has been going on since like 2011, and that in like in 2011 it was like trash, and then somehow they made it into a decent game, and basically took on like a chunk of like World of Warcraft's subscriptions.
Was made by Platinum, published by Square. Okay, publishing. Okay.
Oh, they published it. Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, I was just reading the comments.
Oh, it was Platinum. How did I forget that? I keep mixing those two up all the fucking time. Platinum Games and Square Enix. They have like very similar approaches.
So why the fuck did Final Fantasy 14 not kill Square? How did that shit happen?
How did it not kill Square?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like if Square fucks up one time, then that's pretty much their ass.
They definitely did, but then they revamped the game, like revamped the entire MMO of a game.
Oh, I've heard because niggas won't shut up about it, and not just you niggas in chat. I know what I said is like, yeah, it's a completely different game. It's actually incredible.
Yeah, dude. Somehow they just turned a Realm Reborn into like the godliest shit.
A Realm Reborn, like they wasn't. That's as good as advertisement you're ever gonna get.
Spot on, isn't it, Yoshi? Nah, it's fine.
Realm Reborn. Are y'all sure y'all want? No, nigga. This is a brand new game. This might as well be Final Fantasy 16. All right. I'm just so happen to choose to call it 14 of Realm Reborn. Okay.
Don't fucking talk. Don't at me. Don't talk to me.
Don't at me. Don't talk to me. I feel you.
And then, not to mention, I think they're also working on the Switch ports as well for their. Oh no! It's a fire.
Niggas don't know how to cook in my house.
Cook better. They're also working on the Final Fantasy 7, which they just got, Final Fantasy 12, 10, and World of Chocobo.
Oh shit.
For Switch. Yeah. Don't ask me about that one. Don't at me. Don't talk to me. So yeah, they're going they've been going fucking hard.
I would like to see him come out with Final Fantasy 16. That'd be great.
That'd probably be in like 2-3 years.
That's when it's going to be announced.
Yeah.
The teaser gets announced.
When we get it, we'll probably all have kids by then.
True.
Probably would have bought a house. Oh yeah, Jared, you are likely to be first.
Okay.
What?
Huh?
What's up?
I don't know. You said I'm likely to be first, and I said probably.
Yeah.
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 Yo, first having ass.
Yeah, with your mulatto children.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what that means, nigga. Don't act.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just can't. Whenever I say that word, I just can't help but think of Uncle Ruckus. He was a mulatto. I'm like, okay.
I think of coffee with a little bit too much cream in it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think of a mocha cinnamon swirl. You probably know that's like a Starbucks. I don't. Yeah, I think of a decaf mocha frap from Starbucks. Hey man,
a little extra vanilla, you know?
Hey man, if it's not doused in like milk and sugar, I don't want the coffee, to be honest with you. I need that shit, man.
You want coffee with your sugar? I feel you.
Slight tangent. Have y'all, man? I'm convinced that Starbucks is like the most overrated thing on the goddamn planet.
Son, try living in Seattle.
Oh right, that is where it's from.
Live it, son. There's literally one. I swear, there's more Seattles in fucking Washington than there are McDonald's.
What?
Son,
there's more Seattles in Washington.
Sorry, not Seattle. Sorry, my bad. Starbucks.
There's more states in this city than there are.
There's cities in this state. But yeah, son.
No, I was saying the wrong thing, nigga.
Yeah. There are more states in this city than there are cities in this state.
Exactly.
I like that.
Thank you. But then again, DC is a really big Starbucks haven as well. I swear to God, I can't walk more than like 2 blocks without seeing a Starbucks. Yeah, downtown anyway.
It's actually kind of funny because when I first moved here, like when I first got my job at Amtrak, they were like, "Oh yeah, you work right next to the Starbucks headquarters." I'm like, "I do? Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Awesome." Great.
You wake up and smell coffee in the air, Jared.
And there's like 5 fucking Starbucks surrounding the damn place within 5 miles. Nice.
Makes sense. But yeah, it's super overrated. Like I don't drink coffee all that much, but I got some coffee from like 7-Eleven one morning because I was desperate and I just needed something. Yo, I put some Irish cream in that bitch. I got the super 100% Colombian whatever the fuck, super strong shit. I put some sugar, some Irish cream in that bitch. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is Starbucks doing? This is fucking awesome. It was only $2.
Hold up. But aside from the price, you sounded the most bougie I've ever heard you sound about.
How so?
I don't know how. Did you not see it? How did you not see it?
Not really, because when I think of like basic average things, I think of literally 7-Eleven.
When I think of like basic sentences used for communication, they don't use as many adjectives as yours just did.
Oh, I had to paint a picture. I'm really good at doing that.
Yeah, see, no, it's not that.
This guy. You gotta have the details in there. If I could have just said I got a coffee from 7-Eleven, and y'all would have been like, okay.
Yeah, but because Irish cream whiskey.
You had to know what I did because it was a pure case of serendipity. I have never put so many things together, and it just come out to be godlike.
Okay, I feel you.
It was so weird.
What you're talking about?
Because I have never done any of those things before, and I'm like, hold up, son, is it all like this? Because I just went in there and started fucking freeballing, kind of like, I don't know. You ever been to the subway and just been like, man, let me just put a bunch of shit together?
No.
Nope.
I've never done that.
My man. Don't do that to me, Marvin. I can use big boy words too. Don't do that. You and Maurice is doing this to me today, but I guess nobody believes I can Everybody thinks I have a Trump level.
That's
No,
me.
no one's saying
Compared to
that.
English.
You just didn't have to use as many words as you did.
Oh no, you had to know exactly what I did, bro.
Okay.
You had to know. I put.
No, I'm not saying you don't know shit. I'm just saying, damn, you just sounded really fucking bougie. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like to say detail. I don't say you. I don't call you.
That wasn't detail.
I don't call you. I don't call you bougie for when you do all this research for stuff that I don't really care about.
You can. I mean,
But that's not the definition of bougie though.
Anything though, like, oh, okay, sorry.
That's not the definition of bougie though.
I feel you.
Okay.
I
You
just
go.
said you sounded really bougie. I just kind of want to leave it at that.
You can say I was really descriptive.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway, my $2 coffee was better than anything I've ever had at Starbucks, except for those frappes. But a nigga had to stop drinking that shit because health. Health. That's pretty much it. Just health. Remember the frappe days, Maurice? You remember those days?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I remember.
I mean, no, they were great, but it's like I remember waking up one morning going like, "Where's my fucking frappe?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm addicted."
Oh, I never took it that far.
Oh, I
I
did.
got it I got it as more of like a treat than an actual like necessity.
Oh, I need to have it
You
at
know?
least 4 times a week.
Because you just
Damn,
look at it
son.
and it's just like, well, okay.
Your fucking
was
blood about to
delicious,
turn into
son.
syrup.
I wish you would have told me. I would have told you to stop wilding.
I think we all. Well, no, I think it may have just been me, but I went. I think we've all. Well, no, I think I've went through my coffee phase where it was like, coffee. This is delicious, and not just the frappes from Starbucks, but like, just coffee in general. I remember getting like an iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts with caramel in it every single morning for like 3 months, and I'm like, how did I not die or get like diabetes or some shit?
How'd your blood not turn into syrup? I'm like, god damn.
Son, that shit was delicious, man. Shit was really good. Anyway, yeah, fuck everything else, son. We're not.
Right.
We're not. Oh damn!
Those tangents.
I forgot about We'll talk about that next week. Okay, so yeah, that was the IMO podcast doing a random tangent as we always end on. Apparently, one day Jared is gonna host a show.
One day. When that day will be? Good question. Tune in to find out. I did it.
Is what's happening.
Marvin, coffee is great when you like drink actual coffee and not coffee flavored sugar milk. there's a
Coffee
big ass
is
difference.
good when you don't taste the coffee, apparently.
I mean, you might as well just drink. You might as well just put some caramel flavoring in your milk.
Basically.
Well.
And I wasn't even mad at it either. I remember getting upset over the niggas in Dunkin' Donuts because they put too much ice in my iced coffee.
You are wilding. Okay.
Dog, that's how they get over it. So you get a medium iced coffee and they put a ton of ice in it, and it's like, well, where's the fucking coffee at, nigga?
Right.
Yeah, that's what they basically do.
That's why
I hate getting ice in my drink.
Same. I can't even front, honestly. I do the same.
I need
thing.
a little bit of ice though.
Nah.
I need a little bit of ice, just a little bit,
If it's
especially when I'm
already
drinking.
cold, that's one thing, but I don't know.
I find that I need it. Like if I'm going out and I'm having drinks, I need some ice in there, just
I ain't gonna
because
do
I don't know. In that case, it just becomes like syrup and alcohol, which is two of those things are poison. And you gotta put some somewhere, right? But yeah. Oh yeah. Fun fact: it's International Whiskey Day and nobody's drinking. I know, right? That's pretty fucking sad. But hey,
No, I have some cheap ass whiskey next to me.
how cheap is it?
Jack Daniels, honey.
Damn.
Well, no, it's not. In fact, I was just talking about this in chat. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's drinkable.
Yeah, I mean a lot of things are drinkable.
I prefer it as. Okay, son.
It's not
Science. Cyanide is drinkable.
Yeah, it is. Can you be more descriptive, please?
Formaldehyde is
Sure.
drinkable.
How about edible? How about edible? How about
What,
that being
nigga?
the word?
I mean, a lot of things are edible.
Right, a lot of things are
No,
edible,
not a lot
Jared.
of things are.
Yeah.
They
I
are.
think you should look what that word means.
Raw meat is edible.
Okay, so
You'll probably die afterwards, but
that doesn't
you
make
can
it
technically
edible
eat it.
then.
Actually, it does if you can consume
No.
it. Like a brick isn't edible. Grass is edible.
Wait, you said a brick is
edible.
inedible?
What?
You said a brick is inedible?
Yes,
How is it inedible?
because you can't chew it. You can
Swallow it.
You definitely cannot swallow a brick, but all right.
Yeah, you
No.
can.
It has to be safe to eat, Andre. So if it kills you.
So it's like I said,
Oh,
you should
that's
look
what
up what
Jared's
that fucking word means.
Oh, well, it has to be safe to eat.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's what edible
Yeah.
means.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm a little positive. Just saying.
No, you're not.
It's okay. I forgive you, Andre.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I fucking don't. Like,
Learn your English.
learn your English,
Okay.
son. Even though I'm
Jared's
actually
speaking
learning
out
a
very confused.
son. Don't. Why are you hype? Okay, nah. You can't do that. You can't hype me then throw me under the bus like that. You can't do that. That's just not cool.
Yeah, Jerry, you're like you're the greatest ever, but I need you to play. Need you to watch. Throw some Clorox on this brick. Okay, we need to end the show. Because now we're mixing poison and shit that's not edible. How do we end up here from talking about EA?
We were
I
actually
wonder.
talking about Borderlands 3, but that's another one.
Oh yeah, Borderlands. See, this is what happens when we talk about Borderlands 3. We started talking about bleach and bricks.
Bleach and bricks.
You know what's crazy? I spilled bleach on my carpet the other day,
Oh, you're
and I was like, maybe it won't turn white. I wake up the next morning, well, shit. Well, at least I know.
What?
At least I know this shit works. It's funny because when you first spill it, it's like, well, it's not turning yet. Maybe if I blot it out a bit. So I get a fucking rag and I get some paper towels. Like, okay, I got most of it up. Maybe it won't.
You go then like after you see it on the patch the next morning, you go back to the rag. The rag's even worse than the floor.
It's like, oh damn, I didn't do shit. The damage was done.
So they call here a chemical reaction.
So that's how this shit works. Maybe I shouldn't drink this. That'd be bad.
Right. Oh, my
Oh
gosh.
boy. Okay, guys, that was the IMO. That was the IMO podcast reminding you not to drink bleach. It's really bad for you.
Don't drink bleach.
Don't spill it on your carpet either, it stains. You know, just normal things that your mama should have told you when you were 7.
She probably did. Just reiteration also if she did tell you.
Yeah, that's what you're here for. Remember, kids, eat an apple a day. Subscribe to the IMO podcast. It's good for your health. Share it with your friends.
All right, peace out, pimps.
Peace.